Anna Mažuchina, Project Manager of Export-Akademie Baden-Württemberg, and today we are talking about a really an enormous topic about the history of Export-Akademie and their current and previous project. Today I'm talking with two founders of this company, Professor Dr. Lomlüne and Professor Dr. Pfeiffer. And I know that Export-Akademie has been existing for over 35 years, and many companies from all over the world know you as a reliable partner for the international business development. And my first question is, how was Export-Akademie found, and what was the main idea of this company?
Yes, in this time I was a professor for international marketing at the University of Reutlingen. And with two colleagues together, we had the idea for private seminars about export, import, and investigation in outside. And we started it in the evening and Saturday and so on. Yes. The idea came from small and medium-sized enterprises around here. Yes, they all asked for it. And this time was in the 80s. All these SMEs, they went outside, international, and they had problem to manage this business. Mm-hmm. And therefore, yes, we offered a lot of seminars, and they were very successful. It was the first step. Then, of course, they asked for consulting, and they had new ideas also for research to develop the models in international marketing. And we started also some projects in this part. And then came the third step. At the campus in Reutlingen, we had the pedagogical university. Yes, and in this time we produced too much teacher, and therefore the government decided, together with the parliament, to close this university. They closed in this time two, only in Baden-Württemberg country. Yes, but before they decided to close this, they asked us. Yes, in this time, in the meantime, I was elected to the vice president of the university, and they asked us, "Do you have ideas how to can use the buildings and the other part of the campus, yes, for some activities of your university?" We were specialized for economic questions, and technical engineering questions, And they asked us, and of course they sent to me this order. It was like an order. You are responsible for this kind of new ideas. Please think about it. Yes, and so I thought maybe we could found a Export-Akademie with 3 departments: one for professional seminars, one for research, and the third one, a master program, for international marketing. And I prepared a paper to our government in Stuttgart, and they accepted it very fast. That very good idea, They prepared a paper for the parliament, and the parliament also said, very good, start it, And so the government, together with the parliament, started to say, or they said, now you can start with this kind of Export-Akademie. And then they came again to me and said, you have prepared this paper, yes, you had a lot of ideas. Would it be possible that you start this Export-Akademie, yeah, and develop it at the university in Reutlingen? And I said, yes, if I have some competences for, like for a small company, yeah, then I can do it, yeah. And so I started 84, yes, this Export-Akademie with a secretary and an assistant in one building, yes, of the pedagogical university. In the meantime, it was closed, yeah. And so this Export-Akademie was very successful, yes, in all parts, yes. After 10 years, I had 42 team members, yes, in all departments, yes. And then in this time, it was necessary to work every day, inclusive at the weekend, 16 hours, yeah, to manage to keep running the Export-Akademie. And therefore, I went to Stuttgart and said, I need this position, especially administration positions also, yeah. And they said, oh, no, this is too expensive. It's not possible. Okay. Yeah. And then I said, then I don't like this job in the future. And it was a job, the director of the Export-Akademie in this time was a job every 2 years, was an election. Yeah.
Re-election.
And therefore I said, then some of my young colleagues can be the candidate for this director position, and I go back to my normal professorship in the university. And so we decided. But the young colleagues were not very successful. Yes.
Why?
They were a little bit. They were a little bit lazy, I think, yes, and had not enough good ideas, yeah. And therefore, it went down step by step.
Okay.
Yes. And after about 7 years, it was just before of my retirement. Yes. The president of the university in Reutlingen came to me and said, I think the team of the Export-Akademie will produce next year some minus in the budget. And what can we do? I said, it is very easy. If you don't like it, yeah, if you want to stop it, yeah, you can give it to me. Yeah, I pay for you €1, yeah, for it, because I have prepared all the activities, yeah, and then you stop, yes, and after a week we start again as a private company, yeah, and he said, let me thinking about it, yes. And after 2 or 3 months, he came and said, it's okay, we can do it. And so, in the meantime, I asked Bertram, I asked another assistant, yeah, said they can help me, yeah, to start. And they stopped it, and we offered it again after a week as a private company, yeah, with the same 3 departments, yeah. But we had to change the master program a little bit.
Yes, of course.
We transferred it to the Steinbeis University, and yes, but I concentrated on the same activities, the same topics. Yeah.
And what do you think about this development?
Good. It was a long development. I also studied at Wolf-Favre at Export-Akademie as a construction engineer. Therefore, we have a long relationship, and also started and take the possibility to do a PhD in England at this time related to benchmarking. And first, I was very skeptical about, say, okay, is it real that university will sell the name and the brand Export-Akademie? Yes. And in 2008, it was then in 2008, then we started and we founded Export-Akademie as a limited company. And currently, Wolf-Favre and we are the main owners and directors of Export-Akademie.
Yes, but in the first time, I established 32 corporations with outside universities.
Yeah,
This was a very good basis for the private company also. Yes, until today. Yeah.
Yes, and that means since 2008, this is now where I'm involved as a managing director in Export-Akademie. We are operating internationally and continuing what Wolf-Favre has established and started in the 1980s.